What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's
Want to make
up?
sure we are right. All right, y'all.
Hello. Hello,
Let us know if y'all can
everybody.
hear us in the comment section. Can you hear us? We are live. Listen, we want to welcome you to Don't Be Scared.
Let's
Let's
talk
talk
about
about
it.
it.
Listen, we're going to talk about it tonight, y'all. We got some topics we have got to discuss. So listen here. Please hit like, share, comment while we're talking so we can interact with you. And when we're on here, we want to say, allegedly, this is what happened, and we're going to talk our shit about it. But
Allegedly.
allegedly, this is what happened. So, look, we got a lot of stuff we need to hear on tonight. So, we are going to get it on and popping. All right, we done lost one person. She'll come back in. So look here. We gonna get it together. We gonna get it popping. And we gonna start out with some celebrity news. But before we do, we gotta talk about the wine. What we drinking on, y'all? We got some new wine tonight
Oh, yes.
that we
Yes,
drinking
yes,
on.
yes.
What we
I'm
got?
back,
What we got? What we
everybody.
got?
I'm back. So the wine that we have today is by Snoop. So we got another wine by Snoop. It is called 19 Crimes Cali Rosé. It's the bottle right here, if you can see it. Okay, so this bottle runs a little over $10 a bottle. It's 10.5% alcohol, and you can find this just about anywhere. You can find it at Publix, Total Wine. I believe they have it at Walmart as well. This is not as sweet. It's not very sweet, but it's just a
Mm-mm.
little hint of sweetness. So we're gonna drink on this wine. We're gonna let you know how we feel about it afterwards. Okay. All right, everybody. Let's
All
do
right.
this.
All right, let's do
Let's get
it.
into it. Let's go. What's up, Chris? What we got going on?
Hey. So, I don't know if everybody's seen it, but have y'all seen that Lizzo video? Lizzo on Instagram crying.
Yep.
So she was in a video with Cardi B. So of course, the trolls on social media talking about her weight, how big she is, nothing that she has never heard before. So she just hops on social media and sick of you guys.
Woo!
It just it doesn't hurt my feelings. It does hurt your feelings, Lizzo. It does hurt your feelings. First of all, let me just say this. I am a big girl. I've always been the biggest of my friends. I've always been the biggest cheerleader. I've
What?
always been the big. It's always been. I've always been bigger, and so a fat joke ain't never been any worry of mine. It literally goes in one ear and out the other. It literally comes on me and rolls off a fat roll.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Lizzo was around here showing her ass, her titties, posting straight butt naked pictures, and you
Right.
got the nerve to be upset about how somebody view your body. You can't say you confident and you don't care, and then you hop on social media crying about it because
Absolutely.
Yeah.
you do care.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
she was like, um, she was like, she thinks because she's been working so hard, it just makes her, she don't have as much patience for the trolls, and it gets to her more. She's more sensitive. How does that even work?
Don't make
Right.
sense.
Just because you're working harder, you should care less about poor people. Girl, you got money. Who cares about them peasants?
I was just
Peasants.
gonna chime in there once. Okay, so I think that at a certain stage, she really do need to let that whole pity party go because of the way her whole thing is about her size. You know,
Mhm.
the way she dressed, the way she carried herself, her dancers are big. I mean, she need to let the whole pity party go because it's not flying for me. It's just not
Mm-mm.
flying for me. I mean, I'm a BBW. I'll be a BBW today. I die. Even if I was to lose weight and become slim, I'm still gonna be a BBW in the heart because I love some food. She need to let that go.
And you can't walk around with your ass cheeks hanging out and think everybody gonna like that. Everybody don't like flat big asses. And then she don't
Yes,
even
they
got a
do.
big ass.
But
They
you
do.
No.
know what
Everybody do
though,
like it.
Chris?
They do.
But you know what, Chris? I feel like I'm gonna chime in on that. Yeah, I mean, if she wants to get out here, she wants to show her ass. That's fine. Why is it okay for a skinny woman to show her ass, but not a big woman? So show it. And I would show my ass 24/7 if I was
Oh.
in her shoes, because little girl go around showing her ass. Little girl's ass stink too. Excuse me, Nat,
I
but little
agree.
girl's ass stink too.
Okay. Wait a
I
minute.
agree.
Wait a minute. Let me say this. Let me say this. Do y'all remember when she went and we just had the picture when she went to, this is her, right, with her butt cheeks out.
Yes,
And
yes,
what happened was she went to an NBA game with her ass out like this. She went to an NBA game. And I want to say they banned her. Like they didn't like it because kids were there. So she picked the wrong
Yeah.
time to come
yes,
out with her ass out.
yes. That
To
was
me,
inappropriate for any size.
yeah, to me, it's
Yes,
like she's gotten a lot of publicity because she's big and she loves being big and she flaunts
Exactly.
it. So
and ain't nothing wrong with it.
how can you go into this crying mode because of this? But let me ask y'all this: do you think that this might be her way of now trying to like lose some weight and do like Weight Watchers? You know how people do that, Weight Watchers and stuff like that. Maybe she about
Yep.
to.
I feel if she gonna do it, she need to do it for herself and not to please anybody else. Because
Absolutely.
big is beautiful. Big is beautiful, and any size
She's
is
beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah,
She
she is.
is a really pretty girl.
She is a
Yeah,
pretty
She
girl.
really is.
yeah,
And what people fail to realize within this whole situation here is when you in the spotlight that she's in, it don't matter what size you are. They
Mm-mm.
talk about Beyonce. They talk
Mm-hmm.
about it's some new
J
artist out. I think her name's like Coyle
J
Ray, and
Lo.
she's like really skinny.
Right.
Like Summer Walker, her daughter got so skinny they called Child Protective Service so she could get her baby
Yep.
taken away.
Sure did. Sure did.
So it's like it don't matter where you are. It's gonna be people who don't like the size you are, big or small. Plastic surgery, real surgery. I mean, real body. Like, so she gonna have to suck that up and keep it moving. Come
Right.
on, sis. We don't. Black women don't cry.
Oh, wait a minute.
Let's pull it together. Let's pull it together. Let your
Wait.
sexiness shine.
Oh my God. All right, y'all. We gotta move on.
Hmm.
Woo! Okay, y'all, listen. For you all that don't know, this is Terrell Owens, T.O. Okay? He was in the NFL. He is a 47-year-old slash young man. He said this week that he wants to do a comeback and go back into the NFL. He says that he is not washed up, that he can still do this. I think he tripping. Yeah, yeah, I think he tripping. I honestly, I'm gonna need him. No, not to do that. Nah, I think he tripping. But listen, we gonna see what happens. But to me, it'll be a no for me. It'll be a no.
Let that man come back. Let that man come back. He ain't hurting nobody. And he probably we need to see some real talent on the field anyway.
Whoa, whoa, wait a
All
minute.
these
Well,
young people, they don't know what they doing.
But look,
let him
We
come
need some
back.
real
Let him
talent.
come back. That's true. Let him come back. Now he's the same around the same age as me, give or take a year or two. Let him come back. Let him come back. He and see how long he lasts before he start getting them back pains and them knee pains. And he'll walk himself on now. He'll be like, nah, this ain't for me. I'm out of here.
No, for
Let him
real,
go
he
on there.
will.
Let him
Oh
go on there and
no!
try. Shoot.
Right.
oh, all right, okay, y'all. Next topic is sports. Naomi. Listen, y'all. I want y'all to understand something. I think she's a beautiful young lady. She's what, in her early 20s, I think she is. Um, she did her first press conference at from coming back for all her mental health issues and not wanting to do interviews. And she literally broke down in tears. Like, I mean, bawling. Like, a guy asked her a question about the media and like what is she going to do, how is she going to be able to handle it, you know and things. And I don't think he was rough with her, um but it may have been something that, I mean, it's his job, right? So we know sometimes they're assholes. I've seen plenty of guys get up and just walk the hell off when they get a stupid question. And I've seen
Yeah,
some of them say, next question. Like, I ain't gonna
right.
answer this shit. Keep going. But she literally, and I wanted to pull up this picture because it's like her eyes rolled up to the top of her head. She came back and she was sobbing to where they had to stop the interview and give her a moment and then bring her back. Now, I have children, right? And I know, like, with my son, I have to tell him, like, I had to get to the point where I was like, hey, order your own food. Speak so she can hear you, like, because he's a little shy. And I think kids are, but this is a part of her job, right? So, how does she come out of this? Because I know there's been times for me, like, I'll be in a meeting, and if I'm not, if I gotta speak and I didn't plan on speaking, I do get nervous, right? But I can still talk. But
Yeah.
she can't seem to pull it together. So Chris, I'm
She
gonna
may
come
need a
to you
coach.
first. Chris, I'm gonna come to you first because I know
Okay.
you
Go ahead.
you interact with people all day long, face to face. So, like, what do you think about this? About her not being able to really speak?
I mean, how old is she?
I think she's like 20, maybe 21, 22. I can't remember.
Okay. At some point, why I feel like she really needs some help. She needs to be in a facility or on some medication, or it's something going on with her mentally to where she can't do it. She almost reminds me of, what was that NFL player that hated talking to the media? Um,
Beast mode.
yeah,
But in
he
his
is.
case, he didn't like talking to the media because he said they always twisted his words. So that was kind of like his problem with them. But go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, but like with him, like I feel like you said, she walk off. Like where's her parents? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? At some point, you know what I'm saying? Like if this was my child, I would have been like, listen, your mind is not right. You're not healthy. You
right.
need to get healthy.
Yeah,
You're not gonna be able to do this.
right.
And
But is
then
but
during
is she
that
not
time,
healthy, or
I'll
is
be
she?
I'll be
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Chris.
and then I was like, during that time, she needs to be getting taught how to talk to people, having mock conferences. You know what I mean? Like you meeting in front of other people. I have met adults, like not even 20 something year olds, but like 30 something, 40 something year olds, that when they talk to me, they look at the floor. They look at the
Yes.
floor, or they'll have a conversation with me and then walk away and go have a conversation with somebody else and not and tell them something totally different that they could have told me. Why did you not feel like that with me?
Right.
And no, they older people. They just intimidated. Sometimes
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm in a room. I'm in meetings with millionaires and big time people, and I get intimidated. But you best believe I'm not crying and looking down, or I'm looking you right in the eye, and I'm, you know what I'm saying. But I have that. She doesn't have that confidence.
Yeah.
She's not meant for that. It's like she only is a tennis player. That's what she want to do. I just want to.
Right.
I'm just here to play tennis. That's it. I'm
Yeah.
just here to dance. That's it. That's
But
all
isn't
she.
it, does she have a mental illness though? Does she have a mental illness, or is she just shy? Because there are some people that are shy to the point of they can't take that center of attention type thing. And if that's the case, if it gives her anxiety, it might be where she can be coached if she's coachable, but it may be something where this not just the interview thing just not gonna work for her.
But she does have anxiety, and she is
Yeah.
depressed.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
does suffer
She
from
has
depression.
depression, and yeah.
Yeah. She does.
And I'm gonna
Yeah.
chime on that just for a little bit because I too I have anxieties here and there, and it just depends. And what it sounds like to me is that she is having anxieties. It's like stage fright to the maximum, and
Mhm.
like Foxy said, you can go to coaching. She maybe even need to take maybe medication for anxiety, something that'll calm her down when she's doing that. There's coaches where you can go and do classes for speech classes and things
Mhm.
like that, where you can learn how to speak in public speaking. I think that's what it is.
Right.
Classes like that may work for her, but if it's a problem with anxiety, that may not even work for her. She may have to
Yeah.
be put on some medication for anxieties. And I really feel sorry for her. And I say that because I deal with anxiety for different issues as well. And it does get to a point where it takes over you, and you can be fine 1 minute and then you're in tears the next minute. And so I mean I feel her, and I can feel where she's coming from. So that may be something that maybe medication might be able to help as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there when everybody started looking at me. My heart gets to beat real
Yeah.
fast, and I start going like this. Y'all ain't never noticed that sometimes I can't sit still.
I just thought you had ants in your pants.
Feel nervous. My heart gets to beating real fast, and my voice get real shaky.
Shaky. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
And
And see, I can't. I deal with people like that. Like now, like the position I'm in, like they'll come in my office and then like bust out crying. I'm just like,
Mm.
I look at them like, what the fuck you crying for? Because I'm
Oh
not like
Clearly.
that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like that. I'm getting better with trying like to accept it. Like had this been the old me and I seen this video of Naomi, I would have been like, okay, toughen up. Like
Get it
See,
together.
get some
Get it
in.
together.
but that's
Like,
where
come
I'm
on.
at. That's where I'm at. Like if this was Cam, I would have been like, if you don't wipe those tears away and go back out there and tell him he can go straight to hell, like that's what I would have done as a mom. Like, no, we're not gonna do this because you're not gonna let people see you crumble. That's my thing. Like as a mom, no. This right here would have been,
Now
and I would have had
see,
my belt on the sideline, beating ass. Mm-mm.
if that was my child though, I would have went up there. Like, see, you already know she has some mental and you done made
Right.
my baby start crying.
Right. That's what
And
I
I
would have
told
done.
your ass, Naomi, I told your ass not to come up here anyway, but you want to come back and hit
Exactly.
this damn tennis ball. Now look at you up here crying.
Look,
Get your ass
Get
I
your
would
ass
have
out.
I
Get your
would have
ass.
cussed their
Get your
ass
ass
out, and I
out.
would have walked away like you summer. Boy, don't make me hot. Woo-wee.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
man, we got to move on. All right, Foxy, what you got for
Mm.
us, baby? Your first topic.
What's up? What's up? What's up? So, Governor Cuomo, governor of New York, he resigned. I think it was a week ago now. So he resigned after allegedly being accused of sexual advances, inappropriate behavior, and actions towards females, and it was several females. So he's out of here. See you later. Bye. It was probably
Oh
time for him to
no!
retire anyway. I mean, like, why are all these old people still holding office? And I'm not age discriminating, but I'm just saying, how long you gonna be in office? Till you're 100?
Till they die.
I
Till they
mean,
die.
You
come
sound a
on.
little ageist to me.
I'm
Yeah.
not I'm not being ageist.
Till
I
they
mean,
die.
I'm not no young chicken, no plug. I mean, I'm not a young person myself, but you're not going to see me pushing 80 and trying to run for office or hold the office political position until I'm 90 or 100. I mean, really. And what worked back in his day, you can't do that shit now. You just
No.
can't. You can't go up and hug and kiss on people. First of all, corona. Second of all, I don't know you like that. Don't be hugging me and trying to kiss me on both my cheeks. You might get a
Right.
slap, buddy. I don't care who you are. Governor, President Biden.
Status.
If you try to kiss me on both my cheeks, you might get a 2-piece and a biscuit, bro.
Wait,
Just
wait, wait.
saying.
But wait, can Obama kiss you on both of your cheeks?
All four. All four.
Oh no!
I'm just saying.
Woo!
I'm
Booyah!
trying to give it. I'm trying to be like all lovey-dovey,
You
Mr.
nasty. You
President.
nasty.
All right, all right. Moving on to the next topic. So, as of yesterday, if you live in the Charlotte, Mecklenburg County area, there is a new or another mask mandate. So,
What?
if you go indoors, yes, yes. As of yesterday, and I think it was yesterday at 5 p.m., it
What?
started. Mask mandate have to be worn any public facility, businesses, any county buildings. You must wear your mask, and it's regardless of vaccination status. So whether you're vaccinated or not, put your mask on. We never stop wearing our mask in public around here. I don't know if you guys are out there in the world, stop wearing your mask. We go inside, we mask up. So if you live in Charlotte or the Mecklenburg County area, mask mandate started yesterday at 5 p.m.
Wow.
So,
Yep.
Kim, is it just Mecklenburg County? Because I'm in Union County.
For now, it's just Mecklenburg County. And this came from the mayor, the chairman of the board, Mecklenburg County Health Department. It is a
Well, I
mask
went out
mandate.
today and I seen people who didn't have no mask on. I should have touched them on their shoulder.
They didn't
No,
get the
don't do
memo,
that.
Tanya. They
I
didn't
should
get
have
Don't
the
do
touched
memo.
them
that.
on the shoulder.
Booyah!
Don't touch them. Don't you touch them. If they don't have
Don't
no
be
mask
touching
on,
people.
you need to
Don't
be
be
Was it
touching
after
put
five
them
people.
away.
o'clock?
Oh, you know
Yeah.
what? No, it wasn't.
But
It
I
wasn't.
went out today and I didn't see people. I went to the gas station. I didn't see people in line in front of me. They didn't have on their mask. But like I said, I never stopped wearing my mask. So I don't give a shit about nobody else. I just do what's
Oh,
best for me.
wait
I
a
mean,
minute.
I don't. If you want to be dumb and don't want to wear your mask, then I don't have nothing to say about that. So and
So what?
here's what I go ahead.
Different
What's
kind of
the thing
chocolate.
about the mask though? Like, why they don't want to wear masks? Can you, I
So
just want
a
to.
lot of people feel that the mask doesn't do anything to protect you. I mean, and those are probably the same people who don't wash their hands. I don't know. But a lot of them, they feel like the mask is irrelevant and they don't want to wear the mask. I'm whatever. This is my take on it. I heard this from somewhere else. If you and this is in reference to the vaccine. For those of you, because I'm an advocate for the vaccine. I'm sorry, I just am. So for those of you who didn't get the vaccine or is against the vaccine, if you get the coronavirus, don't run your ass to the hospital because you didn't believe in the science. Don't run there when you get the COVID and say you want science to help you now. I'm just
What you
saying
mean science?
that's That's
The
you didn't believe
doctors.
in the vaccine when it was out there to help
But
you.
when you can't get it,
You
once you
saw
get COVID, you can't go to the
you
hospital and get the vaccine. It's you can't do
Now, what
that.
I'm
No, but you can
saying,
go get the
if you didn't get the vaccine, if you was against it, and then you go and you get COVID, but now you want to run to the hospital for help.
So this is my thing. This is my thing, Kim. So they don't want to wear the mask. Oh, I hate it. This my you take away my rights. You blah 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 blah. But then when they get COVID and they can't breathe, then they go into the hospital wanting a respirator, so I can breathe. I mean, so you want this
And the,
big
and the
plastic
respirator,
respirator on,
that's
but you
part of
got no
science,
mask.
right? That's a part of
That's a part of
science. A,
science.
a science man
Exactly.
made that. So you didn't
Exactly.
believe in science when it came to the vaccine. So don't run your ass to the hospital making the doctors and everybody
Y'all
else sick. We got
listen,
no, don't do it.
listen, listen, listen. Y'all run y'all ass to the hospital. Don't y'all listen to her.
Come on!
Get your ass
but
to
you
the
Okay, all
saw
right. The
hospital.
last little part. Go ahead,
but
Chris.
y'all saw when there's a doctor who isn't treating patients who aren't vaccinated. He put a
I
No,
sign
heard
on his
that.
door. He put a sign on his door and he said, if you are not vaccinated, he will not treat you.
But it's getting real out here in the field. I mean, the line is drawn in the sands, guy. You either vaccinated or you not vaccinated. And I
but
ask people when
wait,
they come to my door, are you fully vaccinated? Because you can't cross this threshold if you're not fully vaccinated.
but
Spray
wait a
your ass
minute.
down with some Lysol.
But wait a minute. What about the ones that are not fully vaccinated but are wearing their masks, taking their vitamins, doing everything they need to do to not get the virus?
Stay your ass home.
Wait a minute.
I'm basically, if
But
protect
look,
yourself,
but
protect yourself and stay
but
home.
if they hadn't gotten it this far, evidently they've been doing something right that's
Stay
keeping
your
them.
ass home.
Oh
Stay
God,
home.
you know what? I
Stay
can't.
home. So
I
here's
can't.
the last piece of the vaccination, COVID vaccination. Booster shots are coming. Booster shots are already available for those who have compromised
Right.
immune system. I can't even
Immunity,
get it out.
immunity, immunity.
Right. If you have compromised immune system, like if you're taking chemo right now or whatever. But that's just my only example. You can go and get your booster shot right now. If and the booster shots right now are only for Pfizer and Moderna, not Johnson and Johnson. It has not been approved for Johnson and Johnson. I just want
Oh,
them to just go
Johnson.
away with Johnson and Johnson.
Oh,
But
Johnson and
anyway,
Johnson.
in September, starting in September, all the rest of us, just like they did before, is planned for the older people to go first, and then it's gonna trickle down to your age group. So my thing is, I'm for the vaccine, so I'm just gonna tell them put it in my big vein. Put it
I
right
wonder.
here. Put it right here. Put it in my big vein.
I wonder if something would happen if you don't go get the booster. Like, what if you decide not to get the booster?
Well,
Then what?
see, what they're saying is that after so many months, your original fully vaccinated status it starts to wane off.
Right.
So getting the booster will give you that additional coverage.
Mm.
Okay, so family. You know we's our family. I love you. Can we talk about Carnival Cruise for just a second?
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
wait, wait, wait. I just got one more thing to say about the
Okay.
vaccine. And I'm doing this here for our Felissa because I
Okay.
pulled these numbers because she asked about the deaths of the
Right.
vaccinated versus the non-vaccinated. So I pulled this from the New York Times. They did per deaths per 100,000. So and I'll just pull in a state. For Illinois, unvaccinated people, 68 people died. Vaccinated people, 5. That's a big damn difference. That's a
Mm,
big difference when you think about it.
right.
And I'm just going to give just that example. But the numbers are out there. Go to New York Times and look at the numbers vaccinated versus unvaccinated. And if you're still against the vaccine, go to the CDC. Go to their website. Do your research and stop listening to these quacks. Don't even listen to me cuz I'm going to tell you I'm for it. Don't listen to me.
and
Go
then
to the CDC and do your own research. Okay, go
and
ahead.
then and then basically, if you choose not to get vaccinated, of course that's your choice, but be careful.
Yeah.
Yep, stay home. Stay your ass
Mask,
home.
mask up. Be careful is what I would say. And I would just want to just touch base for just a second on these Carnival cruises that's going on.
Hmm.
Because we as a family, some of us has already booked our cruise for 2022, and
Yes.
so heard it's a Vista. It's a Vista cruise ship. I think they might still be out at sea, or they might be back. But um, they had 27. I didn't do that last. Look at Tanya. They had
Whoa.
27 people that tested positive, and I think that was why they were still out to sea. But what I realized was uh, over almost all of them were crew members,
Yeah, they're crew members.
Mhm. Yep,
and
26.
and that in itself scares me, because it's the crew members that if you decide you want to stay away from the public and you want room service, hey, that's the crew members that's bringing
Yep,
you your food, room service.
sure do.
You want your bed cleaned, it's the crew members that's coming to clean your bed. You want
Yep.
a drink, it's crew members coming to get your drinks. So
Right.
you guys there are still cruising, but I would be very weary right now as
Yeah.
far as
Well,
And I,
cruising.
mine is
I
in
heard that I
December.
heard that they're not going to stop the cruises because people are getting COVID. Because and,
Ooh,
let's just say it. I mean, I'm sure it's not for everybody because you can see people are still passing away. They're fully vaccinated, but you're not getting as sick as it was if you wasn't vaccinated. So I don't think that they're gonna stop. I'm a bust this boy upside his head if he don't shut up. If you're not fully vaccinated, they're not gonna, I think they're gonna be like 90% capacity anyway. But y'all hold on a second.
It's about to be a what? A family fight.
It's
It's
back to
about to
be
be
a
oh my God. She said,
I
shut your
heard
ass
it.
up.
I read
Shut
her
your
lips.
ass
She
up.
said,
You
"Sit
better
your
stop
dumb
that
ass."
cussing. Oh my god. I
I
can't even
read
do
your
a show.
lips.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, y'all.
Listen, we're going.
It's gonna be a long 2 weeks.
Mute yourself. All right, man. Nat, you want me to start off or you got this? What's up?
Let me see. Because I didn't watch it, but I did watch it. I don't think he was wrong for offering to give her a place and pay for it for a few months. I wish my mama would have said she was going to get me an apartment and pay for it. I'd one way out of there.
Wait a minute, back up, Nat. What you talking
You
about?
got to
Yeah,
tell me
You
what you talking
we gotta
about.
talk about it.
What you talking
Oh,
about?
I didn't watch it. So, but Yandy and what's his name? Mendeecees?
Mendeecees.
Mendeecees. They got a foster daughter.
hmm
Her name is Infinity. She's starting to come back into lives again, and she want to move into the house and this, that, and the third. And Mendeecees, she's not feeling it because she
Mm-mm.
had all she was gonna write a little book, tell all the little secrets.
Yep.
So he was like, just get her a place, and we'll pay for it for a few months, and then when Yandy passed it to her, she got her feelings crying. Ooh, y'all trying to abandon me? Y'all trying to throw me to the wolves?
How old is she?
She's
I think
19.
it's 19.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
She's
she's
19.
young.
She's young.
But
And
Nat, how she what was my question? How she gonna move in with them? I thought she was going to college in New York.
she's with them in Atlanta.
Yeah, she ready to
Uh
move in.
so
So
is she going to school? Is she working? I mean, what is she doing? Because you just can't be 19 and living on my house for nothing. I mean, you got to be
so
doing something.
so
Oh,
let me set the stage for it. So basically, she is a foster child. Um, Yandy got her in 2019, brought her into the home, and she does have issues, right? And She fell out with them. She threatened to do a book. She was hanging out with this older guy who was a bad influence and all this kind of stuff. So now she's trying to get back in good with them. But Mendeecees is like, and that's the guy. He's like, well, hold on. I don't really trust you as of yet. So let's get her a place. Let's pay for it
Mm-hmm.
for about like 2 months. And then, let her get a job and be on her own. She's 19 years old.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing though, would he have done this to his own child? That's the first question, because remember,
No.
this is not his child. So would he have done that
But
to his first child? And also my second thing is, at what point, all of us are parents, do you say, hey, it's time for you as an adult or 18 and over to get out of my house? What point do you say
Right.
that?
but to
Yeah.
what I saw was that when Mendeecees was locked up and she be before she even threatened with the book and everything, you know that she was with an older guy.
Mm-hmm.
And Yandy, one day I think Yandy had her Infinity watch her kids while she went to a club. And so the guy had threatened to call child protective services and
Right.
get the kids taken away. At
What?
that time, Indecent was locked up. So imagine you locked up and the only person to take care of your kids is about to get your children locked away because of somebody that you thought was your family or you took in as your child.
Right.
You, first of all, your own child wouldn't even do something like that. And if they did do something like that at that moment, your child doesn't care about their siblings. They don't
Mm-hmm.
care about
Yeah.
you. They don't care about their siblings. So once you stop caring about the people in this house, you no longer have a home.
Well,
Yeah.
You no longer have a
Booyah!
home here. When you no longer care about the people that live underneath this roof that you want to move into, you no longer care because just even if the dude he did that, he threatened them and everything, and Yandy said, "Hey, stop messing with him. Leave him
right.
alone." The girl still refused to stop messing with that dude. So now
Mm.
you're refusing to get out of the situation. You don't care about
Right.
us,
Yeah.
but I care about you and I care about the rest of these. So guess what? I'm not gonna throw you out in the street, but you're not gonna stay here because I
Right.
Right.
still got other kids and myself to look out for.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I do.
Right.
I think there's a limit though. There's a limit to not just every parent, but every person. Because you can have a roommate and feel uncomfortable living with your roommate. So if basically what Chris said. If the situation at the living quarters, if everybody is not comfortable living with each other, then yeah, she needs to go and be an adult and get her own space. That's the best way anyway. Because
Right.
after
Right,
18, if you're not away at college, and I do mean away or living on campus, if you live in the same city, then you don't need to be at home. You need to be
Mm-hmm.
trying to transition to be an adult, and that's adult out of my house.
Right, right.
right.
And a lot of people don't see it that way. And Will was talking about young Jock and his son, and I remember that situation, Will. And I might not be up to the next episode, but it was where he was hanging with someone who got in an altercation, and at one of the clubs, if I'm not mistaken, there was this big thing, and it might even been like some shooting or something that happened. And young Jock was telling him to leave him alone because this is a family business, and you're bringing that type of business into where we make our money. So
Right.
young people don't really think, they want to be loyal to people that they shouldn't even be loyal to. Like, these are people
Right.
that you shouldn't even be around
Meaningless.
in the beginning.
Yes.
You should be
Right.
about
Right.
making your money. You know what I'm saying? And going back to the, whenever you should let the kids leave or whatever have you, I'm a
Mm-hmm.
little split with it. I do believe that you should leave from here and you should go to college. That's my first thing. And if you're not doing that, I mean, you got to be working. I don't think you should just throw your child out when they're not ready, because I do
I
think
think
that leads
there's
to,
a transition. There's a
yeah,
there's a natural transition
because
to
I do
becoming
believe
an
that
adult.
goes with like having bad credit, repos and things of that. If you don't know how to manage your money, it's going to be hard for you to function out of here. So I think you got to teach them the way to get out. You know what I mean? Because it's too
But
many
you
of
know
us.
what though? I'm gonna tell you, sink or swim, baby. Sink or swim. Because you can transition them, you can get them apartments, set them up for 2 months. If they don't take that responsibility and do it after you done already transitioned them, they're gonna have to sink or swim. That's I mean,
That's
that's
true.
just life.
But
And
at what
two, they disrespectful these days.
true.
They
Very.
They're
disrespectful. And
very
then if you have
disrespectful.
other children like Yandy and Mendeecees, you have to think about them. They're
Right.
young.
You don't want
They
that
still
influence.
impressionable.
Yep.
They still it's still a lot of stuff you have to think about, and they have to grow too. That's not
Yep.
fair to them.
It's not.
Yep.
It's not. But I'm at odds with when I'm gonna put my kids up out of this house though, because I'm not going to rush them
Never.
out. I'm
Never.
not.
Well, they can
No,
always
no,
come over
they
here.
gonna get out. They
My
gonna
niece
get
and
out.
nephew can
But
always come over
but
here.
I'm not gonna rush them out because for my legacy's sake, I just want them to be in a good place. But I don't want to spoil them to where they feel like if they can't pay a bill, I'm gonna pay it for them. You know what I mean?
Cam say she
So
ain't ever
And
leaving.
two, and I think it's a difference. It's a difference if you're living in my house and you're like you have a full-time job or you're working two, three jobs. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
versus you living in my house and you playing video games all day or you
Right.
all up on
Okay.
your phone all day.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm gonna chime in for just a second here, since Chris said something about video games. So my youngest boy, he's 21, and all he did was stay in the room, play video games, come out to eat, maybe shower, and back in the room playing video games. I had to fuss at him maybe 30 to 45 minutes straight to get him the empty trash can, all
oh
of that.
no.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. So he left me. He left me. Lord, he left me. He done went. He enlisted into the army. Lord, I wish he was back there in the back playing them doggone Fortnites.
If you don't get up off of
I,
here,
I look. I miss my baby. He been gone since April. He been
What?
gone since April, and now I can't tell all his business. But he being trained uh, to be do some serious business in the army. Let me just put
Go
it
ahead
that
on,
way.
Bobby Beanhead. We love you.
Oh
We
my
so
God.
proud of you. Serving our country.
I'm gonna say one little thing. I'm gonna say one little thing. Uh, not putting his business all out there, but he's thinking about going into sniping school. So that's his
Nice.
next step. Oh,
okay, that's
I
what's
wish he was
up.
back there playing video games right now. I miss
No,
him.
you don't. Let
Oh
him grow up. He
no!
gotta be a
If you
man.
don't
I
get
am.
up,
He gotta
I
be a
know that.
man.
I know he doing. I know he's doing what's best for him. I know he's doing good. It's just, whew, it's been since April.
mama's
I
boy,
have not
mama's boy.
seen him
Right.
since.
That's
That's why
mama's
So,
he
boy.
is mama's boy. That is my baby. He's not the baby, but he's my baby.
yeah. But at least
So do
he's
you
doing
think
something
you so do
positive. You know, he's
you
doing
think if
something
you would
positive.
have you think if you would have pushed him, it would have went negative. It would have took a negative route, but because you gave him that space and you said he 21. If you this was 18, 19, 3 years he been playing video games.
I really didn't give him that option. He been playing video games since he was doggone. Since he came out the womb, to be honest, and
Oh
I
God.
I didn't really give him. I gave him two options, and I started telling him this the minute when he got old enough to understand. I said, when you grow up, if you don't go to college, you're going into the military. And so every year, constantly throughout the year, I would tell him, if you don't go to college, you're going into the military. You hear me? And so after a while, when he realized he wasn't going to college, he's like, all right, mom, I'm gone. I was like, all right, peace. And now
Okay.
I miss my baby. I miss him, but he's doing
You can't
good. He's
have it
doing
both
good.
ways.
No, you
I
can't.
know. I
You
know.
can't.
I
You
know.
can't.
I know.
You cannot.
I
So
worry. I worry.
I'm done. All right, listen. I'm gonna start out to stop acting ugly, and it's almost on the same lines, right? So we got Dr. Dre. Everybody knows who he is. He has a 38-year-old daughter that is now homeless. Now, Dr. Dre got plenty of money,
Right.
but
Yeah.
he stopped taking care of her because she all these little all tell books everybody wants to do about these stars. She had threatened to do that, and he cut her off. So now she is homeless, living out of her car, and she's doing a GoFundMe. Y'all gonna give her some money? She doing a GoFundMe. She want to raise $50,000 to be able to get
No,
her a house. Y'all gonna give her some money?
nope.
You ain't gonna give her no money.
She ain't getting none of my money.
What?
All these jobs out here, and I heard that McDonald's was starting out with $15 an hour. Child, boo, she ain't getting none of my money. She ain't getting none of
He,
my money.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. Okay, truthfully, we don't know the relationship that Dr. Dre and his daughter have had. So they said that it wasn't a real like tight relationship though. It wasn't. It wasn't a real tight relationship. But when we're talking about legacy and that still being his child, do you all think that he should at least get her a place and then be done with her? Don't leave her on the street. Get her a place and then walk away and say you got to fend for yourself at this point.
No, no,
No.
and let me say this. I say there's two reasons. For one, I'm gonna speak on the. I got a deadbeat daddy too.
Whoa,
I got a deadbeat
wait a
daddy,
minute.
Booyah!
but but him poor. So him poor. I don't get no money.
Oh God.
But so she hasn't been talking to her dad at all. He just sends her money. They don't have no relationship. And first of all, speaking from her tell all book that she want to write,
Wait a
baby,
minute.
she has every reason to write that book. She can write that book if she want to. She can tell it all, let them know how much of a dog he is and how shady he is. Because for one, I'm so sick of these men having these kids and treating them like shit. Like you just had kids and you out there
Wait
living
a
your best
minute.
life. And you just gonna toss some money in her bank account so she can have a house. That's stupid. Yeah. Tell all his business and tell about it about how he do. That's on you. That's your feelings. Secondly, she should have saved that money. She was stupid on her part. She should have got a job or she should have been saving that money. She should have downsized everything and she should
Mm-hmm.
have been saving that money. And
Right.
then do your tell all book, girl, and get your revenue from them book sales. Boss up. This is Dr. Dre. Your daddy is Dr. Dre. And you living on the street.
Right.
You don't
Right.
need to have a relationship with him just to have that to be successful yourself.
I
Mhm.
mean, that's true.
Cause he
That's
ain't
true,
it.
Chris.
And
That's true.
he's nothing. He beats his women and
Whoa.
Right.
he's probably not the only child that he just tosses money to. So they can shut the hell up.
Hmm.
See, but she's not real smart though, because over the years
She's
he
not.
had been supporting her. You know, she could have been setting herself up to start her own business. She's not very smart. So I'm thinking about. I know the relationship wasn't strong between them two, but where's your female leadership? You know, how was your relationship with your mom? I mean,
Yeah, where the mom at?
there had to be somebody there to, and I hope maybe not, to influence her. Yo, boo, get your own. At some point, you got to realize you ain't gonna be because even if he die, he might not leave her nothing. I
He
mean,
probably
really.
won't.
I mean, you cannot rely on your parents for the rest of your life, whether you're in a good relationship with them or a bad relationship with them. And at the end of the day, she just need to suck it up. Write the book or don't. Fuck it.
Listen, y'all crazy as
Right.
hell.
she don't need no help.
Say that
I mean,
again.
we basically
No,
know everything anyway.
net. What did you say?
I said she don't need no help. She grown. She 38 years old.
Oh.
Okay,
She
listen.
grown, right? She not like in her 20s.
Yeah.
But
Right.
Oh.
listen, to me, I would have been the best daughter that he ever had. I would have called him every day. How you doing? Checking on him. I would have asked him, could he put me through school? Could he give me some type of internship with whatever he was doing? I don't know what her thought process was, but I would have been kissing his
Not if he
ass.
beat your mama. If he beat your mama and you seen
Oh,
him beat your mama,
What does
oh
that have to
God.
do with me?
you ain't thinking
Look,
like that.
That's
You ain't
look,
crazy
thinking
as
like
hell.
I'm
What?
just saying. After you're grown and they're not together anymore, and you're still getting financial backing from your dad,
Yeah.
you need to make money moves, boo. You need to stop.
Yeah.
Don't stay where you at. Move forward.
Right. Right.
That's what
Hold on.
I'm telling. Huh? What you say, Netta?
I got a guest speaker. Somebody wants to chime in on this topic.
Okay.
Hurry up.
How everybody doing? God bless. Okay, let me tell y'all
Oh
something
Lord.
real quick. Okay,
Hey,
listen.
SB.
He came in here
Uh,
like a
Hello,
reverend.
Ashley. How you doing?
You got 1 minute.
Dr. Dre been taking care of this girl and been helping out all the way up until last year. She wants to do a tell-all book now to spread this because she needs money. It's conspiracy. Each and every one of y'all know y'all not gonna take care of your 34-year-old kid, regardless if you're broke or rich. Now, let me ask y'all this: why did he take care of her when the ex-wife is getting 2.5 million a month?
So wait, whoa. Is that his kid though?
It don't
I
matter.
mean,
She
is
was
that is
married.
that is that is that the mom?
It don't matter. She was married. She was married in. Why?
Oh.
Why should he have to still pay her? She has 5 kids. Did nobody tell her to have 5 kids? Did nobody tell her to be an Uber Eats driver? He was taking care. He was taking care of her. It's y'all responsibility to raise your kids to be successful. After you raise them, you shouldn't have to raise them twice.
That's true.
That's
That's true.
true.
I mean, you got a good point.
I agree. I
Her
agree to
mother, she
that.
gonna happen to the day she died. Guess what? Reality check. No. Y'all have a blessed day, ladies.
All
Hey.
right. All right. Thank you.
I mean, I agree. I agree to a certain extent. I agree to a certain extent because I probably could see myself still taking care of my kid at 34, 35 years old. Because success isn't going to happen overnight. Like if my child was in the process of building a business and needed $10,000 or getting a
Different though.
house and $10,000, I can see myself giving my 34, 35-year old that amount of money.
That's different, Chris. That's different.
Yeah.
She should have
She
asked for
haven't
him for that
utilized
though.
what he done gave her for 37 years. She
Mm-hmm.
haven't. She's blown it.
What
If
it
Listen,
you
is?
might as well just take that money and flush down the toilet because that's where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
I
Just
don't
And
think
it
she
looked
was.
like is she in a G Wagon?
I don't
I don't
know.
know what she in.
In her car,
Look
kids
like
sleeping
they
with
was
friends.
Said
done.
why though? All right, so we got a comment from Chico. He says why though? She's 34, 35. That's not his obligation at this point, which is so true. He's not obligated at this point to take care of her.
I
He's
need shit.
not. I don't think
That
she
should
was
be.
very smart in her relationship with him. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
And here's my thing. Okay, you ever seen a person who wants to date another person, how they're so persistent and they doing this and they doing that? I would have been on my daddy like that. I'd have been like, Daddy, what you doing? How you doing? Can I come out there? Can you hook me up with you gotta put in the
Yeah, you
effort and
trying to
do it.
finesse. You trying
But
to
you
finesse.
have to.
No,
But
I'm
you
not
Hey,
trying to do all
listen,
that.
listen,
I don't know.
how
I don't know why y'all keep saying the parents aren't obligated to be there for their child at that age. I feel like you
because
still are obligated. You still are that parent.
You
Like
say that
it
because your
doesn't
baby still
matter.
little. You
mm-mm.
say that
I
because
just
your
don't
baby
see
is still little.
myself taking my hands off of my kid. That's like saying if she had cancer and she needed a caregiver, he wouldn't
No,
take care of the
No, no, no,
caregiver or
no,
right.
something.
no,
No,
no. But
that's
wait a
too
minute, wait a minute,
extreme,
wait a
Chris.
minute.
So when do you think you should call it quits?
I'm never gonna call it
But
quits.
Hey,
listen, wait a minute,
Shit to me.
time out. I think, Chris, I think
Uh,
you're looking at it differently because what we're actually talking about when we're talking about like helping them with investments and stuff like that. Not that part. I'm talking about just everyday living of a 30. I think she's 38. I think she's older than what we're saying. Somebody got static. But at that point, you're
sound
not
like
obligated. You're not obligated to do it. You're not obligated. Now you can do it, but not you're not obligated.
So what makes you obligated? Because they're under.
I
What
can't hear
makes you
you.
obligated to take care of your child?
Well, by law, once they get to a certain age, you're done with them. By law, I'm just saying that they're
Yeah.
now an adult. That's what I mean. So when I'm taking care
So
of you, I'm obligated. But once you grow up, I'm not obligated to do it, but I
You
will
just
do it
doing what
out of
you
love.
feel is right as a
Yeah,
parent, what you can
exactly.
do.
Right,
And I
right.
but
think
he
Dr. Dre
never
has done
raised
that.
her though, y'all.
But
He
that
never
doesn't matter,
raised
Chris.
her.
His money was
Marlon
there.
said, at what point do you start raising your child? He never raised her. He only tossed her money. That's
That
all he's been doing.
but that's all he's
So,
probably
but he
capable
can't
of
raise her
doing.
at 30 something years old either. Her
Right.
raising days are over. So that
But
doesn't
think
make sense.
about it. If he would have raised her, think about how he was in a relationship with those other women, his wives that he beat. So there's a good reason why he did not raise her. You wouldn't want him to raise her if he's going to be abusive. So if he just threw money, that's the best he can do. She got off good. Now, at some
Man,
point, she
Look,
needs to
look
grow
what
up and
Chico
take
said.
responsibility.
Chico said entitlement. She really fell into a trap of thinking his money is hers. She's an adult because he allowed her to think that. He tossed her money
Mm-mm.
her entire life. So all
Look,
of a sudden, you're just gonna stop tossing her money and not teaching her. He didn't raise her how to handle that
Well,
money.
her
He
mama.
didn't teach her. He didn't show her ways. Her mama could be dead. You don't know. You
I
don't
Right.
said it
know. You
at
just
the
he
beginning
was
of
just
the
putting
show.
money in her account. He didn't show her any ways on how to handle the money. He wasn't raising her. He wasn't they wasn't in the same household. That's like paying child support and
And that's it.
oh
Just a check.
you just let it go and they was just in foster care or with some other family member and then all of a sudden you think that they supposed to be okay. No, it's not right because that's all she know, Chico. All she know is his money because that's all
But
he
that
been
goes
doing
back
for
to
30
what I
something
said
years.
earlier.
For 30 something years he been tossing her money, so that's all she knows. She don't know about paying bills because daddy been paying bills. So when it's time for him, he just gonna cut her off. Everybody just like, oh well, he's not obligated to take care of her anymore. Well, if that's the case, he wasn't obligated to give her that money because he
He
wasn't in her
wasn't.
life. So
He
what
wasn't.
makes it what makes you obligated to still be a parent? Parenting is more than just money.
Yeah. But that's what I said earlier in the show, Chris. I said, when you give somebody something, they don't appreciate it. But if you make them work for it and earn it, they learn and they'll know to go and get it themselves. And I think that that's where he messed up. If he was gonna
And we
just
know
give her something, then he should have just kept it because she just gonna
I
keep
agree.
coming to the well till the well is dry.
Right, and I agree with that. And Felisa, we know that he wasn't raising her because they both have said it. He will tell you that he wasn't in her life. They never had a relationship. He has said that.
She is 30 something years damn old.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it again. She's 30 something years old. He can help
I
her.
don't know, y'all.
He can help her, but
Y'all,
he is
I just
not
feel like she
obligated.
wasn't taught.
He's, he's not obligated. I'm
Mm-mm.
sorry. He's not obligated.
If she was showing that, okay, look, my house is about to go in foreclosure. I lost my job. Yeah, baby, I don't care if you 50. I'm gonna help you if I got it. You're my kid. But if you out here not doing, you running from job to job, the kids got dirty. I mean, come on now. You 30 something, you almost
Listen,
40 years old. I'm
I think I think the bottom line is I think, like I said before, he should at least just take this one last time, put her in a house, and just say, okay, now I've done it. The rest is on you because he does
No,
have the money. Okay, now Chris, you're
he needs to
contradicting
train
yourself.
her. He needs to educate her. Hey, I'm gonna give
Mm-mm.
you $50,000. This is
She's
what you
probably
need to
not
do with
open
it.
to that,
You
Chris.
need
I'm
to.
telling you, she's probably not open to that. Not
But
at
wait a
this
minute,
point.
because Chris, to me, you're contradicting yourself. So finish what you were saying. He needs to do what?
I'm No, that's what I'm saying. My whole issue with the whole situation is he's been tossing her money. So even by putting her in the house and saying, this is it, I'm not doing nothing else, this is your house, that's the same thing. You tossing her, you just giving her something. He's not teaching her how to survive. He's not teaching her the skills that he lacked or he didn't show her when she was younger.
It's
Hey,
too
I
late,
got
boo.
Is she teachable?
$50,000 in
There
this
you go.
account.
You said it, Kim.
I had to
It's
get
too
her
late, boo.
Is she teachable at
It's
this
not
point?
too late.
Is
It's
she
never
teachable?
too late.
Is
It's
she
if
Too
my
late.
teachable?
if my biological dad was to walk through this door right now and be like, you know what? Let's have a relationship. I will work on having that relationship. He can walk in here when I'm 50 years old and be on his deathbed. Them 5 days that he on his deathbed, I'm gonna try to get a relationship. Only because it's what that father is willing to put in for his child.
Okay, but that's a relationship, right? So what you're saying
It's
is,
this
hold on. What you're saying is, at this point, she's 30 some years old. He needs to go get a relationship with her. Say, hey, this is $50,000. This is how you're gonna do it, so you can survive going forward. You're saying that's what he needs to do
I'm saying he needs to teach her. He needs to parent her, not give her
at
money.
30 something years old.
No,
Yes,
ma'am.
I do.
No,
I
ma'am.
do. I
I
do.
think at a certain age, as an adult, at a certain age, you are who you are. You
So
are
you
who
trying
you
to tell me if a
and
man go
you
to jail for 30 years and get out of jail and he can't, is it too late for him to try to parent his child then?
Well, he done been to
It's
no,
jail.
too
He
I'm
know
not
he got to
saying
get out
it's
here
too
and do
late,
right.
but I'm
He
saying
done been.
they've already
That's not even comparable. He done
established
been
the
to jail.
roles, Chris. They've established the roles.
Yeah.
nah
And
y'all.
and
Nah
she
y'all.
will look at him
It's
different
not too
when he
late.
comes, hey, I'm not gonna give you no money. I'm not gonna give you no money. I'm gonna give you a job at my company. You're gonna
Yeah.
make this amount of money. And this is
Correct.
how you're going to earn your money. If you show up late, you're fired and you don't get nothing else. She's not going to be
Correct.
open to that shit. She's not going
How
to
you
be open
know?
because
She's
he has
spoiled
given her all
all
these
her life.
years. She
Yep.
like Chico said, she is entitled. She's not going to be open to that shit. So she going to
They
be like, you
never had,
got all this
but
money?
they never had the relationship for him to even offer that though. They
She
never
don't
even
want
had the
no relationship. She
conversation.
wants some money. She wants some food. She hungry.
She want
She
a
don't want
house.
no relationship.
Damn that
Y'all
relationship at
don't
this
know
point.
that. Y'all don't know that.
Shit, nigga. She don't want no
Okay.
damn relationship.
Listen, I'm just saying. I think at this point, just give her a place to stay and things like that, and just let it go. Just I don't
Yeah,
know.
she do need to let that. She do need to let that hurt go. She need to grow the hell up. Now I ain't saying she don't need to grow up. I ain't saying that. All I'm saying is he needs to be a parent as well. Even at 34, 38, hell, 75, shit. You still a parent.
Wallace said, "You're gonna tell a grown person what to do with the money you've been giving them all their life? Nah, that's not gonna work."
It's not. It's not.
She's
It's not gonna
spoiled.
work.
But
She's spoiled,
but
and
it's
I'm
a,
gonna
but
tell
it's
you,
but is it not worth the try though? Is it not
But
worth
I'm
a
gonna
try?
tell you
That's your
what he
it
child.
might
is.
do.
It
This
is.
is
It's
what
worth
he
a try.
might do. He might say, "I'm gonna give you this some money, but this sign this non-disclosure, boo."
Oh, now that's true. He could do that. He could do that. But
That's what he need to do, and he need to tell her to kiss my ass because I'm sick of
oh,
supporting you. I'm sick of her myself now. I want to kick her ass myself. I'm
but
sick of
listen,
this.
I'm gonna tell
Don't
y'all.
get
I'm gonna tell y'all. I think she's gonna get this $50,000 with this GoFundMe. I think people may give it to her.
I think
I
so
really do.
too. I
I
think
think people are gonna give it
That's
to her.
stupid.
I think I'm gonna put a GoFundMe there because I'm hungry, y'all. I've been on this diet trying to get my cholesterol in order, and I mean, eating healthy is
What?
expensive. I need a GoFundMe.
Did your
What day?
mama
If
What
they
day
teach
you
you
give
how
want
to
to
up
eat
start?
50,000, I'm gonna do
Did your
a.
mama
I'm gonna
teach you how to eat healthy? You need to
yes.
call your mama and tell her how not to feel hungry.
Let me tell you, if I call Gracie May and tell her I need some healthy food, you best believe me. Tomorrow, I will have some broccoli, cabbages. She look. Let me tell you
Wait a
something.
minute. Wait a minute.
My
Let me
mama
read some
don't care
comments.
how old her kids coming through.
All right. SV says that's why these new generations are lost, no self motivation, and they strive for self freedom, greatness.
Oh,
I,
that's what she
They
said.
are lost.
I agree.
They
Hey,
are
mama.
lost. I could totally.
I
Agree.
agree with that.
Now, Marlon
And
wanted to
they
ask
don't
you,
want to
Chris.
they don't want to work. I don't understand why they don't want to work. They like to eat, but they don't want to fucking work.
Nope. Marlon want to
Facts.
ask you, Chris. How many times do you try? So
You
you're
keep
saying
trying.
try. So you
You
keep
keep trying.
trying.
It's never
I
going to
don't
be
think
a
he
time
ever
that I
tried
do
though.
not try for my child. It is
I don't think Dr.
never going to
Dre
be a
ever
time that
tried.
I stop trying for my
He
kids.
gives you $50,000
Yeah, I don't
though.
think Dr. Dre ever tried. I don't think they ever had a relationship or tried.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he never tried. But
Yeah, but
even if he did
I
try,
don't think
you
he
keep
should
trying
have.
because he is the parent and he messed up. He the one who
He's
fucked up.
abusive,
She
Chris.
didn't mess up.
He's abusive.
But I'm saying he was abusive. He has issues. That was on him. It was never on her. So he was the one who messed up in their relationship. So you keep trying. No matter how much it don't matter how many times. I can keep messing up and my kids can keep making mistake after mistake after mistake. I'm gonna still be there.
Damn them
I just
kids.
don't see
Damn
myself
them
doing that.
kids. Damn them kids.
Yep. Fuck them kids.
For mine,
Damn that.
I'm not. I look. I will be there because I'm not gonna let my kids go hungry. But I'm not gonna keep giving you money and you just throwing it away. That's stupid of
Yeah.
me. I'm sorry. That's
Now
stupid of me.
that money situation, but that's all on him. Like I said from the beginning, he started it off wrong. He
Y'all,
started off being
Marlon,
a
you want to
bank.
say
He
something?
didn't start.
So,
He wasn't a dad. He was a bank.
Look, Chico said they are not kids. And how will they help them? They're not kids. Okay, Marlon, you got 1 minute. 1 minute.
All right, all I gotta say is this. Now, it's two parts to this. One, Chris is right. He ain't done shit for her for damn near all her life. All he did was throw cash at her, and he should have been man enough to raise the child. But at a certain point, yeah, you're gonna have to start raising a child. And part of raising a child is saying, look, I can't afford you for the rest of my life. You're gonna have to grow up. Here's the money. Do the best you can. But when you start burning through money after money, don't start running through because you're not teaching them anything other than, okay, I'm going to do what I want to do with this money because I know I have a safety net
Mm-hmm.
that's going to keep
But
constantly giving me money over and over again. And I know for darn near fact, you're going to get to a point where the child is going to start treating you as if that's all I want you for. I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not going to talk to you. I don't want a relationship from you. All I want is your money.
Mm-hmm.
I
Period.
agree. I
Okay.
agree. But that's what I was saying from the beginning. Is and same thing with you, Chico. How would that help them? It's not going to help them to just give them that money. It's not going to help if he just buy her a house and tell her you get off the street, move into this house. That's not going to help. Like I said,
Yeah,
he
I
needs
do
to
agree.
start parenting her, even if she is 30 something years old. He know tricks of the trade. He know about the business. He know about flipping money. Teach your daughter the game. Teach your daughter the game. That's all I'm saying. Like, you got the skills. Get up in there. Teach your child how to do it. That's like Rashad knowing how to get to the pros and him not teaching his son how to get to the pros. He know the behind the stage things. So he's not gonna go his whole life and just be like, oh, I'm gonna toss you this money, go to practice. You do this, you do that. No, teach your kid the game, and you can't just keep throwing money. That's all I'm saying. He ain't been there. He ain't parenting.
so
But
why he
what
ain't been the mama reason why he ain't been there.
Say
That's
that again.
true.
What she say?
but have we passed
She
that point
said
though? Because again, we got
she
to
said
say
it
she's
might be the
34,
mama. She said it
37,
might be the mama why he ain't there.
34.
That
Oh,
might be the
see.
mama. But the mama been out of the picture. She 37.
That's true.
She
I
said she
agree.
better sell that potato salad.
Good night, ladies.
Good night.
Good night.
Hey, what is the potato salad? Oh
that
Lord.
that that coochie
So
that coochie cat.
I want to chime in. I want to chime in, y'all.
Go ahead, cause
Wait,
you've been gone, child. Go ahead.
who you?
Before my phone died again, I'm gonna chime in. So the
No, I thought
wine for the night.
Okay, what's up?
Wine for the night, please, y'all.
Oh, you ready to get off?
Chad, you can't stop us because
Y'all
your
gonna
shit
lose me.
messed up. You can't stop us because your shit messed up. What you not
And
gonna do is
if
come
you
on
change your hair
come
one more
on this
time,
show
I swear to
yeah,
goodness.
with
I
your
swear to
changing of
goodness.
hair
Well,
every
shit.
damn
The minute I
minute.
changed my hair, the phone
What?
started I started messing up. I couldn't hear y'all. I said, "Well, hell, something might be going on. Let me get back to my
Was
natural
the
where I was
wig?
before." The phone started messing up. The phones. Okay, so do y'all want to go ahead and vote on this wine?
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm
I mean,
It's fine.
I guess we ain't got no choice.
oh, we got a
Evidently.
choice. Because I can X her ass right off again. Oh my
I
god.
got about 3 more minutes, and I'm gonna be disappearing again.
Oh my god. Say she got that fresh out.
Okay.
How
All
you
right.
say
All
you got
right.
that fresh out of the shower wig gone?
Okay.
And you know this, and you know this,
Okay.
and you
Okay.
know this.
Okay, I'll go first.
Go first, Chris. Go first.
I I'll probably give it about a 6. I mean,
Oh.
it's nasty, but it
Whoa,
gives you
wait a
that
minute.
buzz. It is. It's not as nasty as the red one we had, the
Mm-hmm.
dark red, but
Exactly.
it gives you that buzz that I've definitely needed after the week that I've had.
Right.
So
Okay.
I give it a 6.
All right. Net, what you got?
So,
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Oh
Here we go with
shit.
the
Why my
bullshit.
hair sticking
Here we go with the
straight up?
bullshit. What Net?
don't say it, y'all. But I didn't drink it today because I had a massive headache. My bottom of my skin was pounding. I thought I was gonna die over here.
Ah, she's so damn dramatic. You gonna die over the headache?
Oh.
Oh
Why
Don't
you
God.
die,
ain't drinking
cousin.
your
Don't die.
water? You need to drink your water.
Kim, water don't cure everything.
It
Okay?
does.
It don't
She
See
cure
that
said,
liquid
dude.
everything.
Sprite. Drink your water. I'm
Every
telling
time
you, y'all.
somebody
You
sick,
need
drink water.
4 bottles. 4 bottles a day. I'm telling you,
Okay.
you won't have no more headaches.
Okay. Kim, what's your view? What's your view on the wine?
It's like Chris said, it's not as bad as that first 19 Crime Snoop Dogg we tried. So this one is a lighter version, and I think I'm gonna give it a 5. It's not terrible, but it's not good either.
Okay. So Dale, you want to go since you ain't got but 3 minutes left. Girl,
Yeah, I'm trying to get this
you
wig
done had
together.
about wait a minute. You done had 3 looks since we done started this damn
Look, something
show.
went down my
I just
shirt.
want you to know that. I don't know what
I'm
the hell
trying to
is
get
going.
this wig together.
Are you going through the change or something?
I thought you was
Uh,
going to bed. What you trying to get the wig together for now? The show almost over.
shoot,
Early in
the
the
show
fall.
over for us. I
Okay.
got some plans for the night. I got some plans for the
Show,
night.
show you
Anyway, so
online.
My
for the
family
wine,
crazy.
I actually like the wine. No, it's not sweet. I'm sick and tired of all the sweet wine we've been
Oh
drinking.
God, can't hear her.
So I'm tired of sweet
Cut off,
wine.
y'all.
I want some grown ass woman wine.
She said three
So
minutes. She ain't even lie.
I give it an 8.
Listen, I done had enough of her shit. Let me tell y'all something. I asked her ass right the fuck on.
This family is nuts. Nuts.
Don't
Damn all
don't
that.
be asking
Let me
my
tell you something.
cousin.
Nah, I done had enough of her shit tonight. She gonna get on, cut us off, talking about the vibe, then get ready to talk. I can't hear a damn word she's saying. Come back next week.
This is the Ann Wig show tonight. This is the Dale Wig show tonight.
Oh my god. Okay, y'all. So listen, my view on the wine is it's real strong. I give it a 5. I give it 5. I'm over it. Snoop,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to make some sweeter shit, cause I'm hot and this is rough.
Y'all
It's got a
know
good little
It
buzz
is
to it
rough.
though.
he ain't finna
It's
make no
rough.
I know, right? He not.
nigga.
Oh my god! All right, y'all, we gonna end this, man. This y'all, this shit don't even be. This is crazy. This is crazy night. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Don't be
Don't
scared.
be.
Don't be
Let's
scared.
talk
Let's
about
Let's
talk about
it.
it.